And when you're hiring, hiring new people, what kind of skills are you looking for? With respect to simulation, but you can talk about, in a broader context too. It's like what kind of hires are you looking for?
Gotcha. So I would say number one is attitude, putting everything else aside. For example, I brought people in that may not know the exact difference between von Mises stress and principal stress, or they may not understand the full concepts of conjugate heat transfer. But if they're willing to look it up and read up on it, because they've done that similarly in the past with other topics, then that's great. It's the attitude. Um, in terms of degrees, we typically hire aerospace and mechanical, but we've also hired full physics, like just pure physics, in addition to other majors. So I don't think there's a specific requirement as long as the person is outstanding overall, then and they're excited. That's a great thing. Um, Other things that I look for are, do they balance their work with hand calculations? So, I mean, if they're a designer, there are sanity checks that you would do in design, looking at the model. And so, for example, if you created bolted flange, do you also have a little wrench in your model where you can make sure that it's fittable, like a technician, or you can actually do all of them? In terms of analysis, it would be, did I make sure that did I do sanity checks on my stress calculations or my deformation? So if I have a chamber that's thermally growing, did I check to make sure that my thermal growth calc, which should be length times CTE times delta temperature, equates to what the model has? It's very important, no matter what type of analysis. And then I would say the other characteristic would be self-improvement is the student looking to improve upon their abilities by continual reading or practice? Do they have hands-on experience? What sort of self-improvement things do they do to keep becoming better and better?
Hmm. And in terms of hands-on experience, what kind of hands-on experience do you see, have people you have hired have had?
Right.
Because
So
our like when I went, I did my undergrad, in India, and it was very theory based. So we're very strong in the theory, but
right.
I if you told me, okay, can the technician go in there with a wrench, I had no clue.
Right. So engineers that they work on engines. It's a plus for an engineer to know how to work on an engine, even if it's something small like changing the oil, or other projects at school. Like there are mechatronics classes where you get involved in mechanics and electrical engineering, or there's Formula One, or there are other competitions where you're in a team-based environment and you're also failing early and failing often in order to succeed later. I think that's the magic, and the ability to kind of couple all this theory with, well, what happens, and what can we do to make the problem solvable within this time frame.
Yeah, I know you have, there's several students who have been in the Formula One race car team at Cornell who have gone on to do
Yeah,
internships and then been hired at SpaceX.
right.